Hi, my name is Cindy Cisneros, owner of Creatively LLC, licensed clinical counselor, certified creativity coach, an equine facilitated psychotherapist, and this is a blog article that's really close to my heart about exploring equine therapy for creative minds. I wanted to give you in this article a little bit of a taste of my personal journey towards horses and becoming an equine facilitated psychotherapist, along with what equine facilitated psychotherapy is and some of the particular benefits for you as a creative person, both in terms of horses and creative people. Starting off with an introduction, I'm so excited about this subject. The beautiful thing about horses is their sensitivity and their motivation to be social. And for centuries, they have been explored by artists, poets, and dreamers who not only have they been explored in the arts, but there's a connection that we as creative people have to them with the personality traits that our empathy and our intuition that can really make the connection with horses really special. I talk in the article a little bit about my own personal journey to horses. I entered into horses as an adult, which is both a negative and a positive thing. Certainly, I would love to have had more of my life in this magical space with horses, but in terms of being an equine facilitated psychotherapist, I have experienced for myself a lot of these benefits in a time where I'm able to recollect them very clearly. And so sharing these benefits with my clients is something that is very powerful because I've experienced them. You can talk about the representation of horses in arts and literature and music, but beyond this, there seems to be, because of this sensitivity and resonance in the body language and this emotion that horses use to communicate, and that creative people tend to also be perceptive to this nonverbal communication that happens between creative people and horses, this communication that transcends words. And I'll give you an example. We can, as very empathetic and intuitive creative people, notice when someone enters our space with a really heavy heart, or tell unspoken stories in a room, right? Horses are that same way. And so if you are coming into a space to work with a horse, they're going to respond to you with real, immediate, and honest feedback. Trust. They're going to mirror what they receive from you with very clear language, which is very valuable in a therapeutic context. They are helping you tell your story back to you with the way that they receive and reflect what you're giving them. And so it's this bond of shared language, but it's unspoken, and it's in presence and emotion and in trust. And it's really beautiful, and it's very positive in a therapeutic sense, especially for us creative people who run emotional and intuitive and empathic anyway. Now, how equine psychotherapy works is that it is experiential. We tend to think about therapy as being very verbal. Equine psychotherapy, certainly we're going to talk about and explore and invest in our experiences, but it's not all verbal. A lot of it is experiential. A particular type of training that I have as an equine facilitated psychotherapist is called the Human Equine Alliance and Learning, which I have linked to in the article if you're interested in learning more about them. And there is no riding in these therapy sessions. It's about what we call in the horse world groundwork. You're on your feet on the ground with the horse on the ground, building trust, communication, self-awareness. You're doing structured activities with them. As a creative person, this is especially powerful for you because you often process your emotions through experience rather than words, just like horses do. So you are taking your sessions in a real world setting with immediate, honest feedback that doesn't need to be verbal. You are getting reactions honestly back from the horse, from what they sense in the present moment, from your body language, from your tone, from your energy, mirroring back to you, making them
really mirrors of your emotions and experience. Your powerful and high intuition, being an emotionally attuned creative, are going to be sensitive to and receive in real time and be able to help you understand and heal from areas in which you are struggling with your own inner world. What does this look like in a session? It could be leading a horse through an obstacle course. It could be engaging in grooming rituals. It could be standing in quiet connection. There are structured activities based on neurological pathways that humans and horses share for equine facilitated psychotherapy sessions in the HEAL method. So it's mostly nonverbal, it's all experiential, but it's going to bypass intellectual defenses and reach the heart of emotional struggles in a way that sometimes talk therapy can't. And this is especially relevant for us as creatives who can often express ourselves in ways that could be through movement, imagery, metaphor. So we are using this relationship with the horses to gain insight into our own emotional landscapes. If this is starting to sound like something that may benefit you, if you're interested in learning more, I would certainly love. I've gotten through maybe only half of the things that I talk about in the article in terms of benefits for creative people. And so please, I would love to book a discovery call with you if this is something that interests you. There are buttons close by where you can reach me directly through email, or you can get a Zoom or a phone call with me for 15 minutes to talk about your interest and plan some next steps. I hope you found this information useful. Keep being creative. Bye.